Let your acts navigated heartstrings. Let your vocal acts navigated heartstrings. Let your vocal acts navigated heartstrings.
How you going there, guys? Welcome to episode 2 of Crypto and Coffee. We're back again. Cheers. Do love my coffee. Okay, so Binance is still down. Let's go have a look at what's happening before we get into the episode. Now, I've been trying to load Binance for a couple of minutes now. It's still down. I'm sure there are people freaking out. They did say that maybe 1 to 2 hours away they've fixed their issue. Some people think they've been hacked. I don't know. I would just say they've got a lot of issues. I wouldn't freak out just yet. But, you know, who knows? Luckily, I don't have a lot on Binance, as I said in the last episode. Quick look at the market. Back up to 390 billion. Now, we're getting some nice sideways action. Hasn't been this steady for quite some time, and I think we might be out of the bearish trend. You know, I wouldn't surprise me to have another dip, but you know, that said, 2018 is going to be a good year for crypto. It has to end at some point. There's a lot of FUD. There was a lot of FUD, and a lot of people still think it's got, you know, more to drop. But in my opinion, it's going to take off again shortly. It has to. It's just too much momentum. Okay, so I wanted to talk about in this episode my top three coins for 2018. Possibly not the greatest growth. It's not going to hit growth like ICOs will. You're not really... I can't see them being the top earners. But by top 3 for me, I mean nice and safe, almost guaranteed returns, as safe as you can get, and good strong returns. And something you can hold well beyond 2018. I can't see myself moving out of these 3 any time in the next 3 years at least. Okay, so first, Amisa Go, bank the unbanked. I used to live in Asia, and I can tell you that, like firsthand, the amount of people that don't have bank accounts, that are they just get paid cash, they pay in cash. No one's got a bank card or a bank account. It's pretty crazy, especially because I hate carrying cash. I pay for everything on card, and it's really weird when you're over there to see the difference. But what you do see, as others have said, that everyone has a mobile phone. There are internet cafes everywhere, so they're very connected. It's just they don't have bank accounts. So Amisa Go, banking the unbanked, huge potential, and Amisa's already an established company, so they know what they're doing, and I think if anyone's going to break into this space, it's Amisa Go. You're a Rolls Royce of a coin, and you should see strong growth, and definitely you can't go wrong with Amisa for 2018. Next, Cardano. Now, I know a bit of controversy. Some people think it's overvalued. They're probably right. Well, it certainly was back when it was, well over $1 when we had that last bull run. But you got to look at the different platforms. You've got Ethereum, you've got Neo, you've got Icon, you've got EOS, you've got Cardano, Stellar. There's so many to weigh up at the moment, and you'd think Ethereum and Neo being first and second to market pretty much in terms of a strong platform to host apps, they're going to get the lion's share. But I'm already seeing on Neo and Ethereum the scaling problems. Now, can they fix it? Remains to be seen. It's like fixing a moving car, because everything's live. At least Cardano has the advantage of seeing the past mistakes, seeing these problems, and starting fresh, aiming to meet all those challenges. So when you line them all up together, I just, listening to Charles Hoskinson, and his depth of knowledge in the space and what they're aiming to do. I don't see any other platform that's as ambitious as Cardano. Icon is very popular, and a lot of people say Icon's the better pick because they've already got dApps coming out, they've got a working protocol. They're probably right. It's definitely a good investment in Icon. But for me, I want to pick what I think will be the number one, not just this year, but in coming years. By the end of the 2018, we will be seeing dApps on Cardano. We'll be seeing proof of stake, which I love, by mid-year. So a bit of residual income. I love that idea. And then by the end of 2020, apparently everything will be done. So their governance and their second layer and everything that they want to do should be final by 2020, which isn't that far away. If you're investing, then watch 2 years. You know, so yeah, it's number 5 on market cap, but compared to Bitcoin or Ethereum and what they're trying to do as a Gen 3 product, could easily hit their market cap and beyond in the next few years. So I think it's a very, very safe pick, even though they might not have the full scale product out yet. They're one of the best teams going, and I believe in them. Now finally, it's such a beast of a crypto. I mean, I've done more research on Walton Chain than any other crypto, because my education background is in international business, supply chain, purchasing. So I really understand that space. And when I saw Walton Chain, I'm like, this isn't just a coin, this isn't just a currency, you know, this goes far beyond finance. This is real world implementation. What they're trying to do is incredible. They're merging their own RFID technology, which is the only decentralized coin. I mean decentralized supply chain coin, because it writes directly from the RFID chip to the blockchain. It doesn't use an API like VeChain would, which a lot of people don't know this. They're going to have child chains, which will be using the Walton token. They're going to have proof of stake. They've made partnerships so they can become Internet of Things, which is in direct competition with IOTA. Their scope is massive. Such a good team. People used to put them down because their marketing's not so great. But as an investor, that's what you want to see. You want to see someone with, you know, something that doesn't have the hype, because the business behind it is still there. The hard work's still there. You know, the hype will come, but this is, as an investor, you want to get in early. And I saw that with Walton Chain. I wish I got in earlier. I got in when it was around $10, I'd say. And it's done quite well since then. It's one of the best coins during this downturn, actually. And it gets my highest recommendation. It's a beast of a coin. And, you know, I'm not going to get into the discussion about how Walton versus VeChain or Wabi. I think they're all great. They're all fantastic. And, you know, you can't like one without liking the other. You can have a preference, but they're all doing something that has real world implementation, which is exactly what you want to see in the crypto space. There will be coins that come and go. Who knows about Dogecoin or Verge, or, you know, they're just in a sea of competition. But when you have something like Walton Chain, you can be confident that they'll be going strong in the next few years. Okay, so before we finish up again today, we'll just check out Binance. Give that a little refresh. Have some coffee. Yeah, no love for Binance. Tough times, guys. Hang in there. Don't freak out. I'm sure you didn't have all your money on Binance. No, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. Alrighty. Thank you for watching a second episode, and we'll be back soon. Cheers.